Hey everyone. Oh, I'm so glad we're here together again today. I have so much to share with you today about how to manifest your dream house with water. I did this myself, so I know it works, and it's the most fun way to create anything you desire, especially your dream home. So let's just get right into it. When a few years ago, wanted to create an attractive energy toward my dream condo. At the time, I did not have the resources for it, and I had no idea how I was going to make it happen. But I seen the place, I knew I wanted it, and I was determined to have it. I had so much enthusiasm about it, so much excitement, so much love. I just absolutely loved this particular place. I did not want any other place. It was well beyond my means at the time, but my heart told me that this is my place. And I just would not accept no for an answer. So, this is what I did to manifest it. I used water. I charged all the water in my home with the intention to have this particular place. So I had my glass that I always drink my water out of. And it's this beautiful crystal glass that has a quartz embedded inside the glass. And this is what I always use to drink my uh, liquids from. So I put the water in my glass and I wrote out my intention for my dream condo. And I thought of the place. I imagined it in my mind. And I just got a visual and a feeling about this space that I just absolutely love. And got myself like kind of like worked up with this vision in my mind and rubbed my hands together as if I'm kind of like drawing up the energy until my hands got hot. Thinking about this dream home that I wanted to create and just rubbing my hands together until they get really, really toasty. And then once it's like almost like making fire, but like energetic fire, I then put my hands around and just feel the energy of my dream home going into the water. And this glass is so extra special because it has that quartz crystal in it, which you know is like a mind in itself. So it's programming the mind in this quartz crystal, in this water, which is another mind, with my intention. So it's aligning all the sort of levels of thought in my space. My own thought, the water, which is sort of like a universal principle of flow and abundance, and then the crystal, which is very grounding and also etheric at the same time. So it's like three minds being imprinted with my desire and going in from my hands into the energetic space of this water. And then I would drink it. And the water tastes so sweet. I'm telling you. Oh, it's like nothing you've ever tasted. Water that's programmed with your loved, adored intention. And I would do this every day about my dream condo, sometimes 2 or 3 times a day. So, okay, I wouldn't do the warming um, fire hug 3 times a day. I would just do that in the morning, and then the water would be charged throughout the day. So I would drink it, knowing and thinking about my condo and just being like, yes, I've got it. And when I would put the water down, I would put it on top of this image. Oh, and I've got to show you my condo because it looks just like this. This was not exactly the picture of the condo, um, but I did have, back then, I did have a photo of it particularly. But this was another one that I would use to rest the water on. So I just put this down and just put the water on top of it and just let it sit there. And it was such a beautiful time. And let me tell you, within 6 months, I walked in with the keys as the owner of that condo. And I'm going to show you pictures of it. I'm probably going to add it into the video once I edit it. So that you can see this beautiful space that in the beginning of the process, had no idea how I was going to acquire. And things just happened serendipitously. Honestly, I was led step by step. The first step that I took was I actually um, called an agent and told her that I wanted this place. She didn't even have it listed, but she said she'd do research and she was able to um, get in touch with the owner and let me go and see the place, let me tour it. And it was for sale, it just wasn't listed. And that was the first step. I told her I want this place. And 6 months later, I had the keys and I moved in. And the process was serendipitous all along the way. It was miraculous. It was mysterious. It was mystical. But one thing led to another, to another, to another, until I was sitting in my dream condo as the owner. And funnily enough, I've now turned it into a museo, art gallery, artist residence. So I don't even live there now. I It's become a business, and I've moved on to other um, other spaces that um, have kind of like tickled my fancy, places that um, real estate that I wanted to invest in. But this was like my first big real estate baby, and um, it's just been incredible. So here are some of the other things that I used and still use for things that I want to manifest with water. So this is a jug that has the flower of life imprinted on it. And it gives an extra level of energetic beauty and energy and charge to the water and to the intentions that I put in it. So that's one that you could use. You can use any container, but it's lovely to add something special that has a little bit of extra nuance and beauty. Get something that you just love, a container that you adore, and something that you use regularly, and put your intention and your water and structure it using that vessel. It'll just bring you so much joy and take you out of the energy of longing, of wanting, and put you into the space of having and enjoying. And water is so intelligent. It's so brilliant. It hears you. It thinks and um, it manifests. It spreads its aura and its essence well beyond its particular locale at the moment. So you might think, oh, the water is just here, but water is psychic. So it's psychic and it's energetic. It's ethereal and spiritual. So all the water that is in the space of your atmosphere will be charged with the nearest kind of like um principal water. So this is like the queen water of your atmosphere, the one that you've charged. And it will resonate and spread antennas out to all the other little baby waters. So, since we are made of 70 plus percent water, and the environment itself is 70 plus percent water, this queen water that you charge will activate the waters in you. All your cells will vibrate with your intention. All your cells will be saying, this is my dream condo and I'm loving it, or whatever it is you're creating. And then the environment, the um, atoms floating everywhere that are fluid and watery. The earth itself is water. They will all get activated. All these spaces and places and people will get activated with your attention, and it cannot help but come to you. It has to manifest. It's a done deal as soon as you do this. And it took me 6 months, but that first time was sort of new for me in that particular category because the place was so grand in my own um, thought level at that time that it seemed impossible. And so I had to work through that belief that it was something grand. And that's why it probably took me 6 months, although 6 months is not a long time. But since then, I've been able to use this to create um, almost immediate manifestations. I was able to manifest something so incredible with water, with regards to um, a full acceptance into a NYU undergraduate program with complete paid tuition in the most miraculous way, not for myself, but for someone else, a beloved uh, special person. They really wanted to get into this program. And of course, they had to apply and they were really, really smart and all that stuff. But you know how competitive these things are. And the level of competition that's out there for these spaces. I literally made a water, structured, charged energy, and drank from it within a month's time. They received their acceptance letter and the full scholarship. So I'm telling you that water is your best friend. Water is your spiritual bridge to any positive spiritual intention and material manifestation that you want to create. So get to it and charge your water and let me know how it works out for you in the most magnificent ways. I'm looking forward to hearing back. I'll let you all go now and get your water and get to manifesting your dream home or whatever it is that you want to create. Peace out.